Polly now lives on the sanctuary with his wife, Fabiana, and his newborn son, Atlan. Polly frequently invites backpackers and travelers out to his Star Earth sanctuary to give them a glimpse at what living a sustainable life is like. He has spent innumerable hours constructing and implementing sustainable systems which, like Sandot, have given his home naturally replenishing sources of food, water, and energy. A curious law of sustainability requires that the wastes of one beneficial system can be used to feed another. With 3 or 4 of these systems in place, the entire home can be almost entirely self-sufficient. For example, instead of using traditional dish soap, Polly instead insists that every bowl and plate be wiped off with a paper napkin. All the food scraps go into a bucket, which are then decomposed and used as gardening mulch. The paper towels, with the grease on them, then go into the fire. The next morning, all the ash and charcoal is emptied into a bucket, where it will then be distributed in one of 2 ways. First, the larger bits of biochar are emptied into seed trays, which helps to nourish the seeds that he collects in plants. The smaller bits of biochar and ash are then kept in the bucket and stored in the restroom for use as an alternative to running water. Another example of sustainable design is Polly's method for water collection and distribution. He has a large open tank with a screen on top to collect rainwater, which is then, by means of gravity, fed to a tank by the house. Here, a spigot and hose can be installed, enabling the rainwater to be used for gardening or washing. Though many of the techniques and systems shown are easy to use and set up, they still take a bit of time and money to work. If you feel compelled to join the sustainability movement but lack extra resources, you can always start by making simple changes. Things like using vinegar as a cleaning solution instead of chemical-laden mixtures like Windex or Resolve. You can wash your clothes with baking soda and lemon and hang them out to dry, thus saving water, electricity, and detergent. Or perhaps you might even like to try using candles after dusk to save power. But regardless of who you are or where you live, there's always some way to pitch in.
Now breakfast. Smile, Nico. Oh no. This is where we slept. Yeah, it was really comfy. Sort of.
After backpacking for several months in Thailand and Australia, I'd finally answered my questions. And in sharing my journey, I'd hope to move many of you to research and try at least a couple of the methods covered, if not inspire you to embark on your own mission, to live a life where societal and environmental needs are balanced. Joining the sustainability movement doesn't mean returning to a cave or wearing a loincloth, but it could mean getting a few friends together, sticking your hands in some dirt, and planting that seed, ensuring our beautiful Earth will give life and happiness to our generation and many generations of little sprouts to come.
Here's the truck.